Hello, this video will explain how to do the abstract reviews for the World Geothermal Congress. If you log in to the author access page, the same page allows access to the review process. So you'll see if you are a reviewer, the reviewer tasks are listed at the bottom of the page, and any topics that you are a reviewer for will be listed there. You'll notice that there's also a page for reviewer instructions. Please take a moment to look at those. The review process goes in several steps, and the steps will go through in sequence over certain dates. So the abstract review is actually this one here, item number 2. So if you click on the topic, you'll see a list of the papers. And let me explain that each reviewer has been allocated a certain number of papers in a paper range, and you can see here on the left hand side that the papers that are assigned to you have their paper number in pink, but you can also see all of the other papers as well in the session, as well as on the bottom of the page you see a list of all of the other reviewers if you choose to email them or have discussion with them about particular papers. So clicking on one of the papers allows you to see the abstract itself. You'll also see other papers that have been submitted by the same author. That's something to watch for, because sometimes authors submit a lot of abstracts that seem rather similar. In some circumstances, perhaps we'll ask them to combine their abstracts into a single paper. Down towards the bottom, you'll see the opportunity for abstract comments. These are your comments to the program committee, not to the author. So for example, if you think that the paper is inappropriate, or if you think it should be in a different topic, or if you think that perhaps it could be combined with other abstracts, this is the kind of comment that you might write here. And then after writing the comments, you could submit. Press this button. Now looking at a different paper, I'll look at one that's in my paper range. I'll look at this one right here. This one doesn't have, this submitter doesn't have any other abstracts, so there's none listed here. So I can read the abstract and make comments if I wish to. This abstract seems appropriate. It's about geothermal. It's not overly commercial. It seems appropriate for the conference. I don't need to make any abstract comments to that regard. If it's an okay abstract, then that's just fine. I don't need to make comments. And then here, importantly, at the bottom is the abstract decision. And because this is a good abstract, I'll press yes to accept the abstract, and I will click Submit Abstract Decision. That will do two things. First of all, it will mark the abstract to be accepted, and secondly, it will send an email to the authors telling them that the abstract is accepted, and also tell them about the dates for the paper submission. Okay, and that's all there is to it. You just move through the papers that are on your list, and you'll see actually the one that we just looked at is now marked as having been accepted. So if you find an abstract which you think is not acceptable, like it's overly commercial, or perhaps it's not about geothermal at all, then certainly we will perhaps reject that abstract. But what I would ask is that if you wish to reject an abstract, please state clearly in the abstract comments why you want to reject it. If you're not sure about the criteria, please send an email to the technical program. The address is on the bottom of the screen, just here at the bottom. Alright, so that's all there is to it. Thank you very much for being a reviewer, and we look forward to seeing you at the Congress.